you want to start your online personal brand. You want to go on social media to publish content, but you don't have a product and you think you need one before doing any content, and you're wrong. I have so many friends who come to ask me, because that's my job. I have a platform with content creators, so they seek my advice to know how to launch their digital product. And they ask me, hey, Jean-Marie, I want to develop my personal brand, but I don't know yet what product I will sell. And it's okay. It's even better. I show you. This is you. And this is everything about your personal brand. If you don't know, the personal brand is the few things about your identity and about your competences. For example, my personal brand is Jean-Marie Cordaro, the happy and proud father of a little boy. I create solutions for content creators to sell digital products. That's it. So you create your personal brand. It has to be as simple as mine. 2 lines. Something about your identity, something about your competences. And this personal brand is what will connect you with an audience. And the idea is that your personal brand is not talking to everyone. No. Since you have a clear personal brand, you're talking to only one type of people, to the ones who care about who you are and what you do. Which means that the personal brand is a tool of qualification. The personal brand is what helps you to target the right audience. If your personal brand is clear, focus, it's easy for the audience to know if they're interested or not in your topic. It's easy for the algorithm to understand what you talk about and to push you in front of the right audience. And then comes the needs. Once again, you don't try to satisfy every need of your audience. No, you don't. You ask them, for real. You ask questions. You create polls. Make it easy, don't make open questions they won't be able to answer. Just offer some clear pre-selected answer based on common sense, But ask them what they want. You can also offer free consultation, so you collect as many information as you can about your audience. And the goal is to understand which are the main needs and also which are the needs that you can satisfy. Because yes, it will require your skill to provide by yourself a solution to their trouble, a solution to their needs. And if you don't have skills, it's still okay. If you identify well the need, you can just be a facilitator, which means that you take some time to research what are the solutions on the market, the best solution to satisfy their needs. You make a deal with the provider and you become an affiliate. So basically, when you know their need, you come with a direct solution that satisfies exactly their needs. You speak in their language, you talk about their pain, you talk about their desire, you talk with their words, and they will listen. Plus, they know you, they trust you. Of course, they will purchase. So now, imagine, you did none of that, okay? Imagine you did the opposite. You started with the solution, which is the product, okay? Let's see how it goes. You come online with an idea in mind of what you will sell. You already know your business plan. Okay, good for you. The biggest problem here is when you have a personal brand with a precise idea in mind, you have a needy flavor. That's very bad. You feel like someone who wants to sell something. The vibe is repulsive. That's not what you want. What you want is to have a vibe of abundance, of generosity. You need to bring value. So when you don't have an audience yet, it's often too early to have a clear and precise idea in mind. On top of that, you don't really know who you will attract because, of course, you try to control your personal brand, but you cannot control the reaction of internet. Maybe you will attract a very different audience from what you expected. You don't know. So they might have a very different need than the one you wanted to satisfy. So in most cases, if you have already a product in mind, it will block you from having an audience. And if you're lucky enough, if you work enough and get an audience, cool. But you won't get exactly the audience you had in mind. So this audience will have a different type of need than the one you wanted to satisfy, which means that you push energy in that way to make very small money when actually you could put the energy here on the need and to make way more money. But that requires a lot of mental flexibility. Most creators can't. They have an idea in mind and they cannot really abandon the project because it's built on their skills and there's a lot of ego associated to that. They don't want to simply forget about it and decide that, okay, my audience needs something else. I will do what they need. No, too difficult. The human mind resists. So coming back to the beginning, start with yourself. Okay, get used to talk to the camera, get used to the social media. If you write, get used to write some tweets, some post on Reddit, whatever you do, get used to the production of quality content. So coming back to what I told you at the beginning, focus on yourself, focus on your personal brand, who you are, what you do. And doing that, it will attract some people. Then just ask them, hey guys, who are you? What do you want? What topics do you like to discuss? Simple as that. Talk to them, build a relation. And as soon as you're able to attract the type of audience you like, just develop the quantity, okay? Produce more content to attract more people in this type and focus on them so you can understand what do they need, what is their trouble, and then come up with a solution, yours or the best solution you will find on the market. Simple as that. By my experience, I see so many content creators doing exactly the same mistakes. They come online without any audience and already a clear idea in mind. That blocks them. They get blind. They don't see the side opportunities. They don't understand what type of people they could attract. It's difficult. We kind of know our skills, but we don't really realize what people expect from us. We don't really realize what is our potential, what type of people we could attract, what kind of audience could resonate with our message. We don't know until we try it. For real, we don't know. No one knows. We need to put it into action and then we know. So the point is, start producing content. That's it. Just do it. And when it's done, when you get your audience and when you want to monetize, come to meet me. I will help you to launch a product. And if you already have an audience, same, come to me. Whether you're successful or not, I will have an offer for you. A good one. See you. The link is in the description.